Hello guys, hello new subscribers, welcome to the channel. My name's Griffo from Griffo Media. Not very often do I face the camera, but I think I need to today as we're trying an experiment on the channel. PS5, tick. Upright arcade machine, tick. PSVR 2, tick. Driving in VR stood up. Now that's the challenge. I'm up for anything once, so let's do this on Griffo Media today. Got the sick bag on standby. Got water too. Let's see how we get on. We'll go easy to begin with. Get the headset on and tighten it up. And we'll crack into the world map. Now, I've already pre-selected a car in the garage, but I will, for the purposes of this video, show you what I've got in my garage. Because I know, just like me, you're probably a bit nosy to my car collection, virtually. So I'm going to start off easy with the Mazda, but I'll show you what I've got in the garage, and some cars we'll probably try out a bit later on. Stuff like the Porsche VGT Spider and the Ferrari Italia, and even a go-kart as well. Got the Honda go-kart there. But we're going to start off easy, like I say, and this is the car we're going to use, the Mazda. I think a circuit course might be the way to start on this, because I'm feeling already like this is a bad idea. Are you with me on that? Would you ever do VR racing stood up? It's a ridiculous idea, isn't it? But we're going to try it and see how we get on. So we'll do the Blue Moon Bay Speedway, I think, first. A little quick race. Obviously, the circuit hasn't got too many twists and turns. We'll do a daytime race. We're just going on any kind of reward scheme here and see how we get on. At the moment, obviously, I've got the same view as you. It's all in 2D. As soon as I hit start, that is when the anxiety is going to step in, I think. Let's have a go. So at the moment, still got the same view as you. And then I'm now in the car. And oh my goodness, this feels absolutely weird as anything. The only thing I could say that it actually feels like at the moment is, you know when you go to a theme park and you go on a roller coaster, and on the roller coaster it's kind of a stood up hangy one. It feels like that. It feels like I'm moving that way. Obviously, the whole driving thing works the same. I do have access to brake, but obviously I'm using one foot for both pedals. So that may cause issues the faster that I go, with the more twists and turns. And I've just been shunted from behind by that truck. Brilliant. At the moment, I feel a little bit greener than I did about 10 minutes ago. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness, this feels weird. Stood up in VR. And this game is phenomenal. I mean, I've been playing this since launch. I've got a good idea of how this game plays and feels, but it's never felt this way before. It's never felt, you know, I'm really, really cautious. You know, I just spun out there and that felt like an absolute nightmare, to be fair with you. It just absolutely shunted me from behind. How do I feel at the moment? I feel disorientated, slightly lightheaded. Now, anybody who's been following this channel for a number of years knows that I did PSVR when it originally came out, PSVR 1, and a lot of people reported with the likes of Drive Club on that game that they were getting feelings of nausea and all that. I never did, absolutely. I was one of the very few, I think, to never really experience anything like that. But of course, when you sat down in a cockpit and you're driving that way, it gives you the feeling like you're in a car. So I guess it takes all of that away. I think a lot of the people that reported feeling nausea were the people that were using a controller sat in front of a TV. So this feels really weird, it does. I feel slightly lightheaded, but I don't feel nauseous yet, I don't think. I mean, that spin out didn't help. I'm obviously driving quite slow with caution at the moment. And as soon as I get the confidence, this could ruin the rest of my day, couldn't it really? Because once you get that nausea, sometimes it's hard to shake it off, isn't it? Everybody trying to shunt. Right, let's speed up a little bit now and get a bit more oomph in the game. I'm driving it automatic to begin with as well. So we've done 2 laps, is it now? I mean, this game is just amazing, isn't it? And I don't recommend you do it stood up with an upright machine. Whoa, goodness me, so sensitive. That didn't feel good at all. That little spin out there, I think that's really now starting to make me feel, I'm looking in the mirrors there to see where he is. I'm kind of like well behind the pack. So we need to kind of speed up a little bit here. But it just feels weird. Starting to feel a little bit jaded now. Like a proper got brain fatigue, if that makes sense. And you don't feel like you're in full control, which is weird, because obviously I'm using just the 1 foot. So the 1 foot's accelerator and the 1 foot is brake. And because of that, you don't feel like you're in proper control of the car. It's nice to have a foot hovering over the brake just in case, which is probably why I span out before. But at the moment, not as bad as I thought. I thought this will just make me feel instantly really poorly. And I think it's probably because the speeds that we're going at the moment aren't too bad. I'm kind of really gently easing my way into this. I don't really want to feel ill off the bat. To rescue the car again there. What on earth? It's me. That really doesn't feel nice when that happens. Back end just going out there. But we're going to race something a little bit faster next. And see how we get on with that and change up the course and maybe go to one of the countryside courses. The only thing as well about driving on an upright machine is that there's a lot of pressure on your left-hand leg. It doesn't hold the road very well, this Mazda. There's a lot of pressure on your left leg because that's taking all the weight of your body because you're using the accelerator and you're concentrating and stuff. There we go, that's the end of the race. How do I feel after race number 1? Finishing 9th. Forget about the placements, we ain't going for placements here, of course we're not. I don't feel after race 1 as bad as I thought I would. But I think with more speed and a twistier course, this might just get a little bit out of hand. So yeah, I feel lightheaded. Yeah, I feel slightly disorientated, but no nausea yet. That can only come, of course. So let's leave that. I'm going to change up the car. I'm going to go back to the garage and try something a little bit more fruitier on the road. With that might become a little bit of nausea kicking in. I'm not doing this for that reason, by the way, far from it. Convertible seems to work. Shall we try the go-kart or the Z8? Let's have a look what we got here. Tell you what, I'm going to hop into the electric Porsche. We're going to go into the VGA. I mean, this is really boosting the bar now because it's a very powerful machine. But if we're going to do this kind of experiment, we might as well choose a car that might just trigger something that's not supposed to happen, which you'll not see on this channel, by the way, guys. I will cut scene. Let's try a course in Asia. Which one's your favourite? We've got quite a few of them unlocked, actually. Tokyo International Expressway, I think we'll race on that. Again, a quick race. I'll just adjust my headsets for comfort. And we'll race in the day, I think. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I think racing at night might just put the boot in a little bit. But at the moment, no sickness, but very disorientated, he says. This is the car to do it, though. This is an insanely fast car. And I need to adjust my headset for view, and I can't, because if I do that, then I'm going to spin out and crash. So much pace on this car. Whoa, as you can see. Whoa. Electric cars, if you've ever driven one in real life, they're so fast, aren't they? Just the speed on takeoff is just insane. Whoa. Whoa, completely overshot that. Now, I've got to say my temperature's risen a few degrees. You can just feel that. Trying to adjust my headset at the same time, which is not ideal. Hang on, got to do this because otherwise, continue. Because otherwise I can't see anything. I just can't, you know, it's not too bad when you sat down because you have full kind of access to everything, but here we go. Anyway. Yeah, I feel a bit hotter. That could be because I'm just stood up racing, I guess. And it's a very warm day when I'm filming this. I'm filming it on a day in October that's getting up to about 18 degrees, so it could be just the outside temperature, but it also could be the fact that my body's saying, hey up, what are you doing? I'm in a car racing at 200 miles an hour, but I'm not. You're kind of leaving my head behind. Yeah, it's quite hard to do a game like this on an upright anyway. Whoa. Sorry, dude. Yeah, it really is a weird experience. And it's not something I'd recommend, to be fair. Come on, brake. Sorry about the driving, guys. Starting to feel a little bit green now, I'm not going to lie. Because this car is so fast. And you absolutely need 2 feet for the brake. You need to be hovering over the brake and kind of just etching around these bends instead of driving it like an arcade machine where you're just putting the throttle down all the time. You forget how fast you're reaching these corners because you reach such insane speeds. Yeah, not starting to feel that good now, to be honest with you. This it doesn't. I think I've got a dry mouth. There's no mirrors on this car, you might have noticed as well, if you've got this in your game, in your garage. There's no mirrors, you just kind of got to guess. But there's nobody coming down the sides. Some people might think, well, you know, it's fast enough anyway. Do you actually need mirrors? Yeah, I think with a racing wheel and in VR, sat down is absolutely better than stood up. I can vouch for it, and I will be braking a lot sooner for this corner now. At least I've not spun out yet, because spinning out in the Mazda early doors, I think that threw me a little bit when the back end went out and I got shunted by that truck. But I'm actually getting into it a bit more now with the 1 foot, he says. Whoa, to oversteer there. No sickness yet. I guess to do this as well, you need an upright racing machine to get your steering wheel to a certain height. Would I ever race this way again? No. Is it worth just trying out once? Yes. I come second there. How did I come second stood up? I don't know. We'll continue though. That was the Porsche. We're going to change up the car again here. We'll change the track. I want to go now in a car that's got the cockpit interior, because that might just alter things, I think. At the moment, at least, I can see everything that's going on around me. Where if I change up cars and I'm going into a cockpit, then that just might send me over the edge. But yeah, your left leg, certainly on an upright racing machine, definitely takes the brunt of the weight. And let's, what should we go in here? Ford GT or the Aventador? Let's do the Lambo Aventador. That's a nice car, isn't it? Okay, let's choose up a circuit, probably in the mountains or something. So far, I'm not going to say so good, because I think I'd be tempting fate there, but so far, no nausea. Did we do that mountain trial already? Can't remember. See, that's not good, is it? I can't remember. I don't think we did. We'll do that highway course there, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Californian Highway, I think it is. We'll go regular. Sunset, no, we'll make it a little bit sunnier than that. We'll do an evening drive around. So this will be a bit weird, I think, actually being inside. Let's make sure my headset is in focus to begin with. It wasn't in the last race. Not that it would have affected my performance, I might add. Right, here we go. Right, okay. Now this really feels weird. Inside the cockpit really feels bizarre. Whoa. Yeah, this is really freaky. Now the nausea's starting to kick in. Now it feels bizarre. And that's why I'm not driving too fast to begin with, because yeah, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh my God, no. Right, thanks for that. At least he's shunting me back in. This feels just absolutely weird. Absolutely weird. Goodness me. Why do I get talked into this stuff? What on earth? Not sure how much more of this I can hack, to be fair. Oh my God. Yeah, body temperature's gone up. Feel a little bit green. Inside the cockpit's absolutely ruined it for me. I don't feel great at all. But I'm going to continue because I don't do things by halves. Anybody that knows me knows that. But yeah, I feel really hot and really like I need a drink of water. And it's really difficult to drive this way. I'm all over the place. So's the car, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to sack that one off, to be fair. I'm going to sack that one off. Oh, goodness. That was awful. Not just the driving, but just the way that car's handling anyway, just with the 1 foot. And bit by bit, I start to feel... Let's change the car again, shall we? I will do a cockpitted car, but you can tell in my voice now that this is not the best idea I've had this year so far. Oh, goodness. Right, what should we go with? Should we go with the Subaru? Yeah, or Supra. Yeah, let's go with that. Toyota. Go back in, change up the course. Now I feel really dizzy. Now it's starting to really take effect. And it don't feel great. It does not feel great now. We'll do a sunny afternoon. This looks like a nice course. Please be kind to me. Do a single race and see how long we last. I don't know how far we are into this video. I'm guessing, what, 10, 15 minutes? And already, this is not the best thing I've ever done in my life. And this potentially will ruin the rest of my day. In fact, I know it will. Nice car. Another nice car. Oh, goodness me. Maybe I should put a disclaimer on this video, which I will. I mean, my content's not made for kids really anyway, but don't try this at home. Even my eyes are getting sore now, and they never usually do in VR. You know, they're starting to sting and really hurt. And, oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't feel great. Has anybody ever tried this before? Is anybody even stupid enough to try doing VR? Stood up? Oh my God. Seriously, it's that bad at the moment. I think this may just be it. Last go, to be fair with you. feel rubbish, absolutely rubbish. I feel like I've been on the waltzers. I feel like somebody's put me on a playground roundabout and give me the death ride. You know, spun you around and spun you around and spun you around until you can't take any more. That is definitely how I feel at the moment. And like I say, that whole balance ratio, using one foot, trying to tap the brake when I can, that's never good on a game that requires so much from your feet, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's not complain too much. At least we're not, you know, too far off the pack here. Oversteer, oversteer. Goodness me. I need to lie down after this. So that is definitely the intention. Nice lie down, cold flannel. Honestly, it's taken me ages just to get my bearings on this game, to even judge corners. Where sat down, everything's all good. Don't even get me started on the automatic manual thing. No chance I'm concentrating on that. Goodness me. Oh. Yeah, absolutely do not try this at home, folks. Yeah, not feeling so good now. My head's kind of lost the plot a little bit. I suppose it should be a test of how long I can actually last doing this. And maybe that's just torture anyway. To the end of this race, maybe. I know you're probably saying, do another race, do another race. Let's just see how we get on. Honestly, I've lost my marbles now. Just didn't even see the bend. Balancing on one leg, not the most comfiest, to be fair with you. Nah, not for me. Gotta end that one. Oh, God. Just because I need a reset, complete reset. It's the silliest thing I think we've ever done. If we actually win a roulette ticket. Should we see on the channel what I actually won? Just to give me a little bit of a break. And then I'll do one more race, I think. And then we're absolutely calling it a day. What did I get on the roulette? Oh my God. Oh yeah, not feeling great now. Let's see what we got on the gifts. We always have to have a look. 4 stars, usually something decent in it. It'll usually be a pile of coins, 30k. Never the big pile of coins. Never usually the car. Yeah, well, what's that, 30? Is that 30k? No, 10k. Never the car, is it? Never ever the car. Anyway, thought I'd do that on the video because you're here. Yeah, we need to hop back into the garage actually and change the car up. I think I might go back to a convertible for the final one. The question is, which one? And I'm thinking to myself, should we hop into a go-kart? Yeah, what do you think of that? That might be a bit easier. But you never know with these things, do you? That, of course, being the Honda 2 and 4. Oh, goodness me. Right. It's supposed to be fun, this stuff. Today is not fun at all. Not fun at all. We did Tokyo Expressway before, didn't we? Let's go to America. We've done some America. Oh, do you know what? Completely lost where I'm up to here. Yeah, let's get... Oh no, apparently I'm not allowed to use that anyway. Let's go back to Europe. Let's have a look what we got in Europe. Should we do Spa? Oh, the Dragon Trail. That's a good one, isn't it? Let's do the Dragon Trail. And that'll be our final one, I think. It's probably all I can do. I've got a headache now. I've got a temperature, feel nausea. Almost feel like I've got COVID just by doing this. I was completely fine beforehand, which is not good at all, is it? Right, now I feel like I'm... Goodness me. Do you know why that was? I was starting the race with my foot on the brake, and that's why that happened. Obviously you can't see your feet, and not that you would in a car anyway, but if you're just doing the 1 foot thing. Should we restart that? Yeah, let's restart so we can get back in with the pack. But yeah, I had my foot on the brake, not the accelerator, because I can't see what I'm doing. When you've got 1 foot, I do feel disorientated. I may need the help of the track car in a minute. They're all in cars. There's me in a go-kart. Whoa, goodness me. The brakes even working on this thing? What's going on? You know that moment where you're just like, yeah, I'll just pack it in. Now I really feel dizzy. What on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? One more go, and then I'm going to bed. Right. What on earth's going on with this car? Oh my God. I tell you what, we'll end it there, to be honest with you. How do I feel? I feel green. I feel dizzy. I feel warm. I feel fatigued. It's not the best experiment I've ever done. Standing up in VR is not the greatest thing you could ever do, guys. I wouldn't recommend it at home, but I did it so you don't have to, I guess. Thanks for watching Griffo Media. No more crazy requests, guys, because you know I'll end up doing them on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again here soon. Bye-bye.